All that shit you speak is sweet like a high C. Now you's about to eat. These freestyles get spicy. All that shit you speak is sweet like a high C. Now you's about to eat. These freestyles get spicy.
That's spicy.
What up, man?
Yo.
Dog, what's going on? Tell me about 2. Why was 2 your favorite? Jesus, how's that clever? They just pronounced it right.
2 is the greatest because I'm doing all kinds of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you watched the first one. The first one was dope.
Second with your wife?
No, absolutely not.
Me either.
The first one was dope. It was fresh, but the second one tied in to all the first one's scenes. That's why it was dope.
No, all you had to say was this. 2 was the best one because how seamlessly they got rid of the chick from the first one and started the second movie.
The actress, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or the
actress.
Well, because they kind of did both.
Well, no, I'm
they
telling
left
you.
her on the porch and she was gone for like the whole fucking movie. And then when they went back to her, she was a different actress.
And no one noticed. I didn't notice for like 20 years.
And you know what? Nobody cares because who cares?
No.
It didn't change a single thing.
I thought that was a pretty cool thing as far as movie goes. I've never seen, especially like the only time I've seen that like back-to-back smoothness is when the movies were made. Like they knew they were gonna make 2. If I'm correct here, they did not know they were gonna make a second one or a third. So the fact that when they decided to make the second one, they're like, check this out. We are gonna start it this way.
Dude, I almost feel like they had to know they were making 2 when they were making 1. I could be wrong.
I don't think that they did, but I don't know. I also don't know.
But that's why that movie's so good. Dog, they're making fun of me because look how low I am in the screen. Look.
Again? Well, I don't know why you're hiding.
Because all your scenes are set mad high.
No, I don't think so. I think you moved. I mean, like...
Now, let's get into the grime.
Let's talk about it.
You sent me a trailer for Back to the Future 4.
I did.
Is that real?
I don't think so.
Dog, you don't hold good conversation when you're deucing.
No, I just feel bad. You don't know how bad I felt. Okay, so I get up in the morning, right? And I'm doing my normal Spanish thing, right? Do Spanish every morning. And then I go and I just rifle through bullshit because I'm bored, right? The first article that popped up was Back to the Future 4. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I clicked on it. And you watched it, right?
Yeah.
It had all the actors, right?
But you tell me that wasn't AI? Like,
I didn't think so. Initially, okay, I was tired and I was excited because you are the Back to the Future dude, right? Like, if a new Ninja Turtle movie comes out and you know about it before I do, are you going to tell me? Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, they do love Ninja Turtles. We'll show them. And I'll be like,
and
yeah,
Star Trek.
Yeah, love Star Trek. Yeah,
no,
Back to the Future 1, 1985. Back to the Future 2, 1989. 4 years.
Well, I'm just saying, look, on your free time, maybe watch 1 and 2, and then tell me that shit wasn't planned. It's so fresh. And it's back in the 80s.
But no, what I'm saying is the only time that they do that you get it that smooth right now is when they know they're going to make multiples. That's what I think is so fresh about Back to the Future 2. Because they made the first one. Hey, it's not like they waited 4 years for funding.
Hey, if they didn't know, then, hey.
I don't think it's reused footage because they changed it out. Like, the same location. I know. Yeah, so that trailer's fake. So 4 is fake. I'm mad about it.
The trailer's fake? Good. Good. You know why? And this is the bigger conversation. They fuck up everything nowadays. There's been 13 fucking Star Wars.
Well, hold on.
Goddamn, however many?
Not everything.
Everything.
Not everything.
What have they not fucked up? Indiana Jones?
Ghostbusters. You had that one, maybe not everyone's favorite with the chicks. But Afterlife, that's a pretty good Ghostbuster movie.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you should, because it's a good
What about-
Ghostbuster movie. They didn't fuck it
What
up.
about the ones? What about the ones with the one with the chicks?
I don't hate on that one. Is it my favorite Ghostbusters movie? No. But is Chris Hemsworth funny as fuck in that? I think that one. Well, who's Thor? Is that
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth? Dude,
Yeah.
he's funny as fuck in that movie. He's just pretty and stupid, so he makes like
He's
dumb
funny.
comments. Dude,
Let's change lanes. He's funny as fucking Thor. You ever see Ragnarok?
yeah, he is. Dude's funny.
That whole shit is funny as fuck.
I'm telling you. And if anyone ever goes back to that Ghostbuster movie and they don't like it, watch it. Just watch it as a movie. It's like a funny ghost hunter movie. Okay, it just happens to say Ghostbusters. I didn't hate on it.
What about Indiana Jones 4? Huh? Indiana Jones being the dopest guy ever when I was a kid, and then he found some fucking aliens. Some bullshit.
Is that the Crystal Skull one?
Yeah.
It obviously wasn't that great because I don't know if I ever watched it again. But then I heard that the last one that they just made, I feel like
It was dope. I
feel like
heard
what
that
happened-
too.
I think there's a period of time where people were just doing nostalgia and they were doing it really shittily, and now everyone's upset, so now they're doing it again, but it's better. And I'm for that if they're doing it better. But Dial of Destiny, it's like an old phone.
Mad old phone. You trying to get on the internet?
Uh-oh. Sadie be loving all the indies. So you like the Crystal Skull, huh? I gotta watch it again. I gotta
Even
watch it
that
again.
one?
I mean, what's the
Dude,
matter with aliens?
Indiana Jones was the shit.
Still is. Randomly, one of my favorite facts. I do, and I hope it's still a fact. I hope it's really a fact. I think it was Indiana Jones, the second one. They had this fight scene all like mapped out with like him fighting dude with a whip.
Yeah.
Or like Harrison Ford's sick as fuck that day. So he does all this whip shit. And then Indy just blasts him with a gat and then dips out. I was like, that's great. Because they had the whole scene. Didn't need it.
Is that the one where he pulls the heart out of that dude's chest? Temple of Doom. Yes.
I don't
Temple
remember
of
the order.
Doom.
I don't remember the order anymore. Is it
It's whatever the first one is. Temple of Doom, Last Crusade. I don't know what the first one.
Is it Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, Temple of Doom, Last Ark. Okay. All right.
At least I think. Sadie might know better.
So we'll ask Sadie. Oh, I want to know how Sadie felt about Sean Connery. I felt like there was a battle of there. That probably was my least favorite. I just wanted Indiana to be Indiana, Indy to be Indy. You know?
On the Last Crusade, that was my favorite one. Because Sean Connery.
I liked it, but I didn't necessarily like the thing with the dad.
He was talking shit to his son.
I didn't. But his son's cool. Don't shit on that. He's
Nah,
raiding chests and touching breasts. Indy.
Dude, that's where Austin Powers came from. Goldmember, when his dad showed up. It's the same thing.
Ugh.
Because Austin Powers was dope, but his dad was cooler, he thought, you know?
Yep. I see it now.
Anyway, look, we're going off topic.
We are.
Nobody has new stories now. The only people that do are bullshit, like weird Netflix movies that nobody watches, even though a lot of people watch. And they just do remake after remake after remake. Or video game adaptation.
That's horribly done. Don't get me started on that. Here's my thing.
Book adaptations.
That are horribly done, and I can't. I can't. I don't even know if we've talked about it. I feel like I've talked to you about this one. I've talked to multiple people about this one. If you're gonna make a movie off a comic book or a book, just make it off the comic book or the book. Why would you change it? A beloved comic book reimagined is a movie done shittily. Stop it. Just do it. It's right there.
You're gonna trigger me with that 70 shows guy being Venom, okay?
That 70 show, okay.
Spider-Man like 3. Venom.
Tobey Maguire dancing?
Yeah. No. Well, yeah,
It
it
was
was that
dancing.
one.
He was.
It was that one.
Yeah. I know it was. Awful.
Topher Grace?
Topher Grace.
That was not Eddie Brock, dude.
No. You guys are amazing, Twitch, with all your facts. No, I don't understand it. I can't understand it. And then people are like, well, then, like, honestly, am I fucked up? I might be fucked up too, dog. Because I was all mad that X-Men wasn't like the cartoon. What if the cartoon was nothing like the comic books? And I was the initial piece of shit. What if it's my problem? What if I started it?
Dog, even the comic books didn't have Rogue looking like that. Okay.
Oh, Rogue so hot.
Not in the movie.
No, not in the movie. I thought you were talking about the cartoon.
Yeah.
You remember the comic book cards?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The flares. Flare 95s, dog. See, and
Swimsuit
Rogue was so hot you couldn't touch her. Get it? Double entendre.
Yeah.
You couldn't touch her.
Couldn't touch her. That hot.
But in the movie, no one wanted to touch Rogue. That stupid fucking ice boy, whatever his name was. No one wanted to fucking touch Rogue.
That's nuts. Well, yeah. And like just the bad, like the I feel like the only one that they've ever like who did justice to, like the actress was Storm.
Wolverine.
Well, Wolverine.
Storm.
Wolverine. Yeah.
What about Jean Grey?
No.
What
No,
about when
they
she
killed
turned
her.
to Phoenix?
They fucking killed her, and then she's like barely the Phoenix for anything till like 6 movies later.
Yeah,
Like
she's
Jean Grey
weird.
was fucking nasty at the beginning, like she was just super powerful, and then she doesn't die. She just fucking became the Phoenix because the whole fucking she was getting manipulated by the other guy. Anyway, the
Who's
nerd power.
Edgelord Toby? Who is that?
He's the guy. He was the dancing one. Famke Jennings. I just think of Nip Tuck. Yeah, where she's like a dude. That'll fuck you up. You ever watch Nip Tuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Lights me up.
the show where they do plastic surgery.
No,
fixes
it was
and shit.
it was like it was like a Showtime
Didn't know.
show. Oh, dude. There's a super hot chick, or she was super hot in the show, but in the show she was a dude, but she's really a chick in it. I just
Confused a boner.
yeah, confused and boner. I had one a couple of times. Like I don't you know.
Yo, hey, you ever see the X-Men where like they went back in time, and they were all young?
Yeah.
I thought those were the dopest ones. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Those were all right. I mean, but
Fucking
like
fresh.
I feel like I was so let down at that point and everything else I just didn't care. And I feel like the only reason I was okay with that is because I did not know anything about the past. So they could just completely fuck up and fucking lie to me and I wouldn't know.
But then,
I would just accept
see,
it as
I
a movie.
realized Xavier and Magneto were much cooler being like 20, 30 years old versus 60, 70.
Nah, fuck that. Magneto is the shit. Magneto is filthy.
Dude, young
He-
Magneto is dope too.
Well, yeah. But old Magneto is cool. Like, just mean kill you.
Yeah,
And like, we had no
Yeah,
idea
mean.
watching the cartoon how fucked up that dude was.
yeah,
Remember when he pulled out all the metal of fucking Wolverine?
yeah,
What a dick move.
yeah. Dude, Magneto, he has the best of the movies. He has the best storyline. He
Yeah.
like saved some dude at work, and then they kicked him out of Canada, and they killed his wife and daughter because he was a mutant. That was dope.
Yeah.
The whole thing was dope.
And I agree
Magneto,
with
he's the dude.
Yeah.
He's a dude.
you. Magneto for president. You heard it from me
Yeah.
right here.
Well, regardless, dude, I'm glad Back to the Future 4 is not a thing because I honestly think they're gonna fuck it up.
I mean, like, I see where you're coming from, but I'm also sad as a friend because I thought for sure if they didn't fuck it up, it would have been pretty cool. Like, out of nowhere, just get a sneak drop of, like, a movie they've been working on, you know?
Dude,
Like-
but the bar is so high. Even if the movie, maybe the movie's not that cool, but it's been so long and it's so iconic, the bar is like way the fuck up there. You can't compete with that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's the coolest movie in the world, it's gonna like flop, you know?
I mean, I
And
don't-
Michael J. Fox, you know, he'd be all, you know,
But, like, what?
not gonna
no,
talk too much shit.
No, the thing about that in the preview, I thought it was kind of cool. Like, let's say he, like he talked about, like, let's say he's dealing with his Parkinson. What did he have?
Parkinson's.
So let's say he's like dealing with it and like going in the past, like his kid was going back in the past to fix something or whatever. Or, like maybe there could have been a cure. Like there was a whole thing they could have done to like I don't know. I mean like that stupid 30 seconds of video or 2 minutes. Like I was like, oh man, if you tried,
You know,
this could be the
hey,
shit.
that would have been fresh if they played that like he was going back in time so much he like fucked up the space-time continuum,
Dude.
and he was like glitching.
And then that's
That
why,
would have been fresh.
and that's why his son doesn't look like his son from the other movies. He looks like a British dude, Spider-Man, whatever that guy is. You know, the actor who was in that whatever. Because you know, because I was talking to somebody at work about it. Dude, I told everybody I was way hyped for this movie that is not real. I was pumped. We were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, but what happens if like because he's like, if you go back in time, you change your past enough, things aren't going to mess up, and that's why his kid looks different. Then we thought that maybe the one that was supposed to look like his kid was actually his grandson, who like been fucking with time too. It's like the whole family just fucked with time way too much, and bad shit happens. Like maybe they went back in the past, the beginning, and they filmed that whole thing where like he's making a thing, and then they kill Doc or something in like the first movie, so it never happens. Big old fucking 4 movies story loop. I was, yeah.
No, you went pretty deep. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was excited for the movie.
You nerded out right there.
I was excited.
Crazy.
I just looked at AK shirt for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Is that Billie Eilish?
It is. It is.
Don't.
I wasn't mad at it.
Damn.
I bought this shirt like years ago. That's hilarious. Y'all just noticed now.
Oh,
years ago.
Before she was cool.
I don't know. I don't.
You bought the shirt before she was famous?
I doubt it, because why would there be a shirt? I just
Like you knew about her before she was hot?
I just enjoyed the music. I thought it was interesting, so I bought her shirt. Random story, I was at Hot Topic when I bought the shirt on a lunch break with a coworker who had to go to Hot Topic to buy. You guys know what Pops are?
No.
They're
the toys?
Yeah. I gotta work with a dude who collects them, right? And he's like, nah, we gotta go to Hot Topic at lunch. Or he's like, I gotta go. He didn't say we got it. He's like, he's gotta go to go pick up these like ones. And I was like, yeah, cool, I'll go fuck with it. Cause like, why not? And I saw the shirt and I scooped it up. I was looking for a Kesha shirt, but they don't make those. Shout out to anybody on the internet if you can find me a Kesha shirt that's legit.
Damn, dog. You don't gotta say everything.
Why? I'm not mad about Kesha. Shit. Wait, hold on.
T.I. said that Kesha was his biggest mistake. Is that correct?
Kesha? I don't think Kesha. I would say Iggy.
There you
T.I.
go.
and Iggy.
You like how I'm just talking? Just random?
And like my whole family would be liking Iggy.
Kesha and Iggy.
She's so fancy, dog.
Are they not the same? They gotta be close.
Kesha and Iggy?
Yeah.
I mean, they're both blonde women.
Meh.
But that's about it.
They both rap?
Kesha don't rap.
Mm.
Yeah. And she is so fancy. Well, Iggy is. Kesha brushes her teeth with a bottle of Jack, hanging out with P. Diddy. What's up, girl? If y'all don't know, you know. Okay. What?
Who's Who's the chick from Black Eyed Peas? Fergie.
Yeah.
Next Afterburn, we're going to discuss Fergie and why she hasn't shown up in mad long.
Because she doesn't have to no more. Fat paid. I feel like that's kind of messed up too. If you dive in, from my understanding of how that worked, like Black Eyed Peas were a thing, and they were like, okay, I guess. Then they added her, then they got like super popular, and then she bounced. But there's still Black Eyed Peas, but
I don't know, dog. I think some people we've made music. I think some people get the golden ticket. We're going to push you. We're going to make you famous. And then it goes away. I don't think that they're just, everyone's naturally super creative and super dope and can pop up as whenever they want and then go away, you know? That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, are you saying the Black Eyed Peas or Fergie?
Fergie, absolutely. I'm saying Fergie.
Oh yeah, I mean, like
I think some people are chosen to be famous for 12 months.
Yeah, well, and I want to know how that worked too. Like the filthy inner workings of music industry, right? Like you got a band called the Black Eyed Peas. Let's say that a bunch of people know them, right? But they're not like whatever. And then it's like some record exec is like, hey, put her on your next album. You have to, right? Because maybe there's an agreement. And they're like, ugh.
I think it's dirtier than that. I think it's, yo, come to my hotel room, I'll fuck you, and then I'll make you famous for 6 months.
But then, like,
and
how do you
do that?
How do you get the Black Eyed Peas involved? That's my question. I'm not saying that doesn't happen.
Maybe they're like, yo, we're gonna give you a couple mil each. Shut up. And they're like, all right. And then years later, all these allegations come out of all this shit happening, and everyone's like, I'm so shocked. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah. And yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
We should really get into R. Kelly, but maybe it's not the best time right now.
I mean, like, it is kind of late in the evening to talk about it, but I just feel
Dog,
like
people's parents, there was underage kids going like to R. Kelly's fucking studio mansion, whatever, for like, like, yo, fly out here for a week.
right? I mean, like,
I'm not saying he's right, but I'm saying what parent was like, yo, here's my daughter who's underage, fly out and see R. Kelly for a week. See ya.
We all watched the documentary, okay, and it's just like there's so much.
It's not
bad
weird?
And gross. There's all kinds of weird.
Well, what? They just took the money and they're like, the money will make me feel better about this.
I think.
What are you
did.
thinking?
Dietrich's, I think he did. Did you watch the documentary 1 through 3?
No, absolutely not. But I heard about it.
Oh my god! Watch it.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. So I don't put all of the blame on R. Kelly. I think.
Oh, I do.
Yes, he's probably number one.
I 100% put it on him because he's the one that invited him. He's the one that like touched little kids. Yuck.
Okay. But if he invited 10 people who had fucking parents who were like, "No, you're fucking weird," then none of those people would have went. None of those kids would have went. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I'm with you. I don't like either side of it, but like, had he been like, "Oh yeah, go to R. Kelly's," like, I mean, like it's the same thing that happened with Michael Jackson, kind of, right? Except for he didn't touch kids.
That's weird too. That's fucking weird. You're not gonna go spend the night with fucking Michael Jackson. I don't care. I don't care. He's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, like, no. I mean, like,
maybe I'm like a new school parent. I don't know.
I think we all are. I mean, think about it. Like, I like for my kid to go spend the night at somebody's house, like just some random ass friend. I'm still iffy about that shit. Like, what? But I think about us back in the day. Like, hey, this is my buddy Ricky. I'm gonna go to his house. My parents are like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, cool. Like,
yeah, but what if they were like, hey, Michael Jackson sent $500,000. He wants me to fly out for a week. Do you think our parents would be okay with that? I don't know. I hope they wouldn't. That's weird.
Our parents, dude. Our parents wouldn't have give 2 fucks. Okay, they'd been like, cash.
Okay,
cash
but
for
I'm telling
sleepover?
you.
Okay.
I'm not selling the kid for money. I'm just telling you.
I mean, like, we're not, but yeah, I'm with you.
Now, I want to blame some other people in this, but it's wrong to blame everybody. Okay, I'm just saying. It's weird.
I feel like there was a definite you're a bad person and a definite questionable decisions as to what was going on. I would be curious one of these days randomly to go and be like, why did you let your kid go there? And if they're like, oh, we thought it was church, like was there lying? Was there church choir? Was there a big old like front? You know, like the parents thought that they were going to like choir school. Hey,
and yeah, maybe they did get sold a lie.
Because kids be lying sometimes, straight up. I lied. I mean, I'm just saying, I did. Now, my kid can't go nowhere without her hefty, defty tracking vest. Just kidding. It's not a full vest.
It's like a wetsuit.
Yeah, barely noticed it has all the tracking. It's fine.
All right, dog. Well, I think we've
exhausted this
bear enough.
I feel like this is going to be yet another episode that's going to be very hard to title for YouTube. Like, do I just call it like Epstein and R. Kelly?
Well, we were talking about people can't write movies anymore.
Yeah. What about like the worst movie ever, Epstein and R. Kelly? I guess that's pretty catchy. That's pretty catchy. All right. Well, like you said,
send your kids to R. Kelly so he can write love songs about him. Is it too much? That's too far?
I mean, the title might be too long. How do we shorten it up, jazz it up?
And how many songs does he have that are hits? And No Paper Boys suck, right? Yeah. I fucking hate these people, dog.
Yep.
You can't have hits if you're writing songs about little fucking kids. But you can have hits. And No Paper Boys suck. I'm done. I'm over it.
No paperboy.
Dog, if actions speak louder than words, don't let your passion mask your work. My voice is louder than yours.
You've just been burned. All right. I'm AK, and I'm RJTWO. Bigger, better, and more in focus. We'll see you next time. Only afterburn. Let's see, like I ended it that way. I'll go back to that. I don't know if I like it. Anyway, see you later.
I don't think you said your original ending.
I said, you've just been burned.
Have you? Did you?
I did.
Okay.
I did. And then I added some more to it. Anyway, you guys say deuces.
Deuces. Are we still on?
Not anymore.